Another thing I want to talk about is the relative nature of expensive. Because in some industries, it's not enough to know that the price-to-earnings ratio is, say, less than the average stock in the S&P 500. That's always been a decent gauge that people use. For example, in an odd twist of fate, the consumer packaged goods stocks, they're all running. I say odd because think about it. If inflation really is accelerating, you'd expect to see this group getting crushed. In a rampant inflation scenario, these stocks would be the worst to own. They're trapped by rising raw costs that they can't pass along to their customers, at least not completely. Doesn't matter. If we go with the flow, the prevailing belief that the consumer packaged goods stocks, the companies that make things you can eat or wash with or use to look and smell better, well, they'll have a hard time passing on the costs. Then you need to incorporate that into the context of what's worth owning in this environment. What still succeeds? Hershey. Yes, Hershey. It brings me to Hershey. Now, one of the best-kept secrets of this market is how well this company, this simple confectionery maker, has done in the era of inflation. Put simply, Hershey is the best performer in the group by any measure, but it's never talked about. Because it's been such a terrific performer, by the way, there's now a bias against it. When you look at the analyst coverage, there are more holds and fewer buys on Hershey than almost any other consumer packaged goods name. They think it's too obvious, too played out. I beg to disagree. When you consider these stocks, you need to think about not where they've been trading versus the S&P 500, but something far more tricky. You need to be thinking about what's called the rate of change of sales and earnings. We don't need the absolute level of performance. We care about the rate of change in the big numbers. And on that front, there's no beating Hershey.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.